So it's October 2023 and I've marked these sugar maples. So I can definitely see the leaves on them and what they are. And the reason I picked these trees is because there's a bit of a clearing here and it faces south. So when all these leaves are gone in January, February, the sun will beat down on these trees and start making that syrup flow. So I'll be going for attempt number 2 in 2024. Well, it's February the 3rd and I'm heading out back to the maple trees that I marked in October to go get some more maple sap to make a second attempt at making the maple syrup. It's a nice day. It's supposed to be about +4 and it was about -4, -5 last night. So it should be just about right, I think. Oh, looks like some kids made a little fort here, so that's pretty good. I'll just set up here. So I have about 5 taps right now set, and they've been going for about 15 minutes. There's one over there, there's one over here, and then there's one over there. So I'm just going to let these taps run for about 2 to 3 hours, and hopefully I can get about 5 or 6 liters. It's pretty warm out today, so it should be flowing pretty good. I might just tap a few more. Looks like about 1/4 of a bottle. That looks like about, yeah, 1/4. Take a look at the other ones. Ooh, that guy's almost full. I'm gonna empty that one. Ooh, this one's full too. Okay. All right, time to consolidate some of these, especially the smaller ones over there. I'm going to pour into these bigger ones. This one's almost 3/4 full again. And the others are about half full, so I'm gonna load them up into these 2 big ones and get out of here. Okay, so I'm all packed up, and there's what I got. These 2 big jugs. I got about, well, one full one, the other one's about 80%. So, and then there's the other one I got at home from yesterday. I did a bit as well. So I figure I should get about maybe 200 milliliters, 250 milliliters of syrup from this. All right, time to go. Well, it's a week later and the moment of truth has arrived. I got my maple sap here and I'm ready to go. That's about 9 liters there, and I have a measuring cup here for the final amount that I get. There's my thermometer, which I didn't have last year. And I have 4 large size pans here, which I'm gonna boil off all at the same time. Once I boil it down into one pan, then I'm going to transfer it to this little one so the depth stays a bit deeper so it doesn't burn off, and then I'm going to measure the temperature with that thermometer. So time to get started. Hope it works this time. There we go, they're all boiling, and you should really do this outside over a fire because with all the vapor and the steam that's going into your house, it's not a good idea. But I'm gonna open the windows and let some fresh air in here once in a while. Well, it's been about 15-20 minutes, and this is the high concentration that I have so far. That I transfer all the pans into this one. It's already quite sweet. It's starting to taste like maple syrup. And these ones are boiling it down really fast, these three. I've only been going 15 minutes and I'm already down to here in the first jug, and the other one's gone. So this whole thing should take me about an hour and a half. I should have got even more maple syrup, I think. Okay, it's 1 hour and 10 minutes, and I just emptied the last of my sap into these 4 pans here. So all of these containers have been boiled off. So now I'm just going to let these 3 here boil off and then add it to this concentrated one here. This one already tastes like maple syrup. Okay, so it's 1 hour and 20 minutes since I got it to this stage. All the sap is gone except for what's in this pan. So now one thing I'm going to try to do is, you see it's kind of murky in there because all of the sediment that was in the sap ends up in this last pot. So what I'm going to try to do, I don't know if this will work, but I'm going to try to filter it at this stage, because if you filter it when you got like 200 milliliters left, you're going to end up with quite a bit left in the filter. So it's still kind of thin right now. So I figure if I filter it now, I will end up with not so much getting stuck in the filter at the end. Well, that went pretty good. See, look at all that crap in there. So the temperature right now is 213.8, 214. Okay, I think it's time to transfer into the small pot because it's getting kind of shallow. $217. I'm gonna let it sit. I think it's done. So there's the finished product, and it really tastes like maple syrup. It's really good. Very, very sweet. So I'm gonna let it sit for a while. About 200 milliliters of maple syrup, exactly what I calculated for a 1:40 ratio. So this one was an absolute success, and it tastes like maple, looks like maple, and it's gonna eat like maple in about an hour. I'm gonna go make some pancakes. It took me about 2 hours to make this maple syrup, and it worked out great. So if you want to try making maple syrup, you should give it a shot.
I'm really not sure still what's going on.
So here I am 2 weeks later, and we're back to winter again. So I'm just going to check the area where I tapped those trees 2 weeks ago. There's the hole where I got my maple syrup, and nothing is flowing. So this is the spot last year where I tapped the maple trees, and I just want to see what the hole looks like after a year. There's the hole from last year, and there's the other one. Stay tuned for more zany maple adventures. Next year I'm going to go even bigger. Thanks for watching the video.